Peace and blessings, family. Can I get a mic check? If any of our people are on, can you give me a mic check, please? See if we sound how we sound. But anyway, I am Source Energy, God King, God Coach King Malik here with my goddess.
And my name is Cassandra.
Okay, we're just wanting to set the foundation for the podcast that we are committing ourselves to, in respect to what we do. Like, we do parenting coaching, we do relationship coaching, we do family preservation and, setting the foundation, creating a positive foundation. So, what we're here to do today is start the podcast with the first episode. The podcast itself will be creating and living. No, no, no. It's going to be actually creating the foundation while living our legacy as the Royal Melanated Family. And why do we consider ourselves a royal melanated family? Because of the way we carry ourselves. And, we've been together for 23 years. We have 12 children together. We have 11 still in the home, 8 boys, 4 girls, seven boys, seven boys, 4 girls still in the home. Um, Homeschool. We teach them spirituality from a whole different perspective in terms of self-preservation, self-perseverance in the terms of the God power that we have, and that's what we represent the God power in the sense of knowing who and what we are, and we represent that. And this the what makes us royal is our relationship. The relationship that we have with ourselves, um, the agreements that we have in place individually and collectively. Um, the commitments, because we've made commitments before we ever had children to be in a space of we have to agree to disagree on things, but one thing we agree on is there will be no separation in the sense of balance of raising our tribe. You know what I'm saying? So we've had to really come to terms with the fact that no matter how much she pisses me off, I can't trip. And same thing, no matter how much I piss her off, she has to just we have to channel things. So we got a way to do that. The loyalty has been proven, given, shown, and respected in the terms of a lot of cats say what their wives will and won't do, what they goddesses or their mates will and won't do, and all I can say is I know that based upon my own experience, I've never met anyone like her. I've dealt with a lot of females in my life, and I've had experiences that I've never had this type of an experience. That's the reason why I've been able to ride this thing out. And people say, "How do you go 23 years, so many children? How you do this, that, and the other?" Because people are losing faith and losing faith, like really losing faith quick. Like as soon as something goes different, they go different. But it is what it is. I'm royalty, so I have to be in a different space. And my responsibilities also make me royalty because in terms of my position, and I'll let her explain hers when her time comes. But in terms of royalty for me as a melanated man, my responsibility, my loyalty, it's first and foremost with me. I stay in the mirror, I check mode myself. She'll tell you, I'm sure she'll be glad to tell you some of the things that I've had to fix and how I acted at one time. Now I don't act, or different things of that nature, because it's a process. Nobody really like to hear shit about themselves, but I'm good because I've had to come to terms with reinventing myself and being the proper influence and the respect. If I'm a if I'm gonna get respect, I have to earn it. You know what I'm saying? In the sense of carrying myself a certain way, and then she don't have no excuse but to give it to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I won't tolerate no disrespect because I'm not offering any. So that's how we pretty much roll. And then the biggest part of making us royalty to me, like, okay, the commitment with myself is a big deal. So that I can have a true commitment with my goddess is a big deal, so that I can have a true overstanding, understanding, and kind of complete situation with my goddess in the sense of being able to communicate with her and influencing our situation by my action. So I'm responsible for me. I take responsible for me and my actions, all the things that I do, I say. It hasn't been easy. I'm aggressive as hell. And you can ask. Hey, since the 7 came in, I realized I have to be more aggressive because in order for us to get what we have to have is Like we got to go hard body. Nobody's looking back at us. Nobody's stepping. Nobody's reaching. Nobody's looking at the fact that we are here to do what we're here to do. And I don't care because I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do with or without that situation because I know that the support we have is here. What we're supposed to do is now, and we're doing it in that sense. So the royalty, like I said, is from the relationship, the balance of self first. It's the agreements individually, collectively, and it's the commitments, it's the loyalty, it is the responsibilities, and the biggest thing is the balance and the influence on the tribe because we have no legacy if we have no respect from the seeds, from the tribe. If they don't love and respect, if they don't trust us, then we have no foundation to set. There's no need to try to create anything. There's no need to try to. So we've already gone through that because we got some very, very intelligent minds in our home, and they question, the things that, like everything you bring to them, they're gonna question it because it's their right, and we're here to show love to them. So I'm willing to accept whatever questions. But I'm gonna tell you something: when you're giving your children the truth of what you know is, and they are, like aggressive in learning, then they're gonna learn some stuff, and they're gonna come back and tell you some stuff, and you just got to be ready and balanced to receive, what it is you are, set to learn because I strongly believe that we do co-create and we recreate ourselves. She recreated herself 4 times in our daughters, and I created, 8 times in myself and in sons, and seven because to me seven because the 7 sons that are with me here are the ones that's walking through this with me. My oldest son, he's doing his own thing. So respectfully, love and respect, but here now it's the 7 boys and it's the 4 girls. So I got my 7 personal affirmations, and I've got my 11 personal mantras that I've created based upon the foundation of the numbers being 7 and 33. When you do them like 21, do 7 3 times, and you got 21, and do the 11 3 times, you got 33. So these numbers are significant to success and things, and when you tie them into your own experience. But that's what is, and it is what it is. The influence of our sees the action that we you know do in front of them and how we communicate. It hasn't been it hasn't been like it hasn't been hard. It hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been hard. It's been a process. You know what I'm saying? And you be careful with your words when you saying what you're dealing with in your relationships and in your life. If you claim it to be hard, then you know what you're gonna deal with some hard things. It's just the facts of how things flow, and it is what it is. Respectfully, love, honor, and peace. This was just I just want to, like I say, we're creating, we are creating the foundation while living our legacy as the Royal Melanated Family. And respect, I'm not asking you for permission to be royal, because I am. And like I said before, respect, we all are. But you have to step up and claim your power. You have to, get in the sense of your clarity of what and who you are so that you can actually utilize your power because we're here to change the world. Watch and see what I tell you. Watch and see what I tell you. Mark this. Mark this. This is something that is destined for the universe already. And, it is what it is. So I'm just grateful to be here to give any kind of insight or any kind of respect, love, and show honor to the fact of we have the opportunity to share the progress that the process as we progress through this matrix, and how we influence what actions we take, how I expect the universe to respond as my commandments are given, how I carry myself in reference to knowing that I am one with the universe and I am one, with all in creation, that I'm one set up with with the mastermind, the universal intelligence. You know what I'm saying? We are one with the creator of everything. So we have to utilize that power. So it's all love and peace in the fact of what we're doing because we're going to, be bringing forth, we're going to be interviewing our children. We're going to be doing a lot of speaking about the things that we go through, like the everyday things. Like, I'm a caregiver. Not only am I raising this family or influencing this family to be in balance, but I'm a caregiver dealing with, unstable memories and mentalities and, elders and stuff like that. So I have to really, mind my balance. I have to really be in a certain spiritual perspective all the time. I really don't get a chance off. I'm on some Jim Rohn. You guard your mind. You have to guard your mind. You have to be at your mind like a guard. You have to guard everything that goes in through your thought process and out through your process. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm at the space. I'm in the space where knowing is it. I know that all is well. I know that we're here to make the impact, and this is what we intend to share. So all love. We open for questions. I want please like and subscribe as we move forward, and it's gonna be questions. It might be things that we don't address that you have a specific question about. It's not a question that I know I can't answer specifically, like for real. And if I don't know the answer immediately, well, if it's based upon experience, I'll know the answer. But if it's something that you need assistance with, and I really don't have a direct answer, I'm not going to give you just something off my head. I'm going to give you an experience to share with you that I know that would be, pretty much in line with what it is you're looking to, you know, get a idea about, because I have been through a lot. We have been through a lot. The whole situation is for the blessings of sharing. So, as again, I am Source Energy Guy, Coach King Malik, and I'm grateful to be here, to share the whole perspective of it all. So there it is. So you're welcome to speak up because you have to.
Okay,
It's really,
you made my job a lot easier considering you covered so much.
yeah, yeah. But you can cover some stuff. You can cover the rest. You know
Yeah.
what it is. Always will. Yeah.
Okay, well, us being a royal family, we've worked to be what we are and where we are today. And it has definitely been a long journey, a good one. A lot of learning experiences, a lot of learning experience, a lot of growth with our family, individually, as a family. We've definitely have had our, experiences that we have had to grow through to get to, where we are. And I'm just grateful to be sitting here right now, knowing that we have established and been able to maintain and sustain what we do have, what we have started, because so many people give up along the way. They give up on each other, they give up on themselves. And, you have to put work and effort into what it is that you really want, not, it's just so easy for some people to just, give up. And
Yeah.
we
That's,
never did that. We
yeah.
never did that, no matter what we were faced with, no matter how difficult it was. We never did that. We persevered through everything that we experienced. And to be able to provide that example to our children, I'm so grateful for that, because, on the other side, when you push through, on the other side has been and is greatness. And, had we given up or stopped at times when it, did become a little difficult, we wouldn't be sitting here right now to be able to share these experiences, about our experiences, and be able to be, you know, to be able to assist others and wanting and willing to assist others, especially those that, may be having difficult times like we did at some point. And knowing how I felt at times where I just had to pull through kind of as best I could. I didn't necessarily have anyone to seek out for, advice, or that could really relate or understand, because they hadn't been through it. So I'm just grateful to be here, to be able to, share, and willing and wanting to assist anybody that, is seeking, for any assistance or guidance. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to do so, because there I do have a lot of experience and have experienced a lot of things. And, along with my upbringing that was, very tumultuous, has also assisted me with even being able to persevere through a lot of what we have experienced and been through having and raising a large family. So, again, I am grateful to be here to be able to share some of these experiences with others that it could potentially assist them along the way and through whatever it is that they're going through, because sometimes that's just all you need is for you to know that there is someone out there that does care, that does understand, that has experienced the same or something similar or greater, that persevered through it and is able to speak on it and made it through to the other end to be able to share about those experiences, because it's not always easy when you're going through something. You don't always necessarily, sometimes you're too honed in on the problem to really be able to identify a solution or realize that there really is a solution. And maybe I can be that solution for some people to be able to relate to where they can take their eye off of the problem and be able to focus on a solution. So,
Yeah. Because I was talking to her earlier just about, the timing of what is in relationships. Okay, just an idea. I was looking at a live today on the Lapeef network, and it was the guy Trigger Mike, which I have a lot of respect for. You know how they bring into the table a lot of this, these different topics, and they were talking about the constitution of marriage and different things of that nature. And I just realized that, based upon, the structure of what is being shown, it's not a lot of positive foundations being shown. And I listened to the younger dudes because I'm 54 years old, and the oldest guy on there was 43. Well, the oldest guy was a little bit older than me, but he was only one, and everybody else was 38, 40. Nobody was over 40 years old. And just listening to the timing of their marriages, most of them dudes got divorced. I'm grateful, like I was telling her, that we started our relationship when we did, because it was not as much confrontation in the ether back in 2000, back in, what I'm saying? Like it wasn't that kind of in 19, it wasn't that kind of, the energy was getting some kind of way, but it wasn't as bad as it is now in terms of, like the construct of the modern male and female type deal and how we viewing each other and how we're dealing with each other. It was a little different because me listening to what I listen to now and looking at the how we're having to influence and you know pretty much give whatever suggestions we can in peace to our children as far as a marriage is concerned. Hey, look, I don't have no advice to give them on being in a marriage. All I could do is tell them what they have to do is make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do with inside of themselves, because this universe is set up off of attracting, and you're getting what you're putting out. And a lot of people don't even believe that. They don't even think that's the case. People don't even have a clarity on how that works. So they're out here moving in, like moving in darkness, asleep. You know what I'm saying? And running into all kind of things that you get in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just saying, I heard somebody say that men are raising their daughters because of the situation. Men are raising their daughters to be independent, which I agree. I'm raising all my children to be independent, but I'm not raising my daughters to be independent of knowing that you are, are
mm,
designed to be, a mate to someone. That's if you choose to do something different, that's what you choose to do. But by design, you are designed to be procreator. You're supposed to co-create, procreate life, and continue on in the balance of assisting and being assistance as you receive assistance from the man that you choose or the king that you choose to be with. And now, because of the all of the things going on as far as the short excuse me, the short stack on good women. You know what I'm saying? The short look at good women, because you look at and short good look at good men too, because from the looks of it, the men who are about something, they call themselves passport boys. They brothers, they getting the hell out of here because they can't deal with the females that's here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a different situation. So what I'm doing is, like I'm saying, I'm focusing my children, um, kings and queens, to focus on making sure you're the best version of yourself, so that whoever you attract will be that. You know what I'm saying? And they'll pretty much have to earn your position, and you earn it with them, and you stay in that zone. I just know that that's what has kept me in this relationship, because I've constantly reinvented myself and looked at myself and chose my outcome, because it's not necessarily a hard process. It is a serious process, and you have to be dead serious about the whole process. You can't come into this thing, a little bit. You got to come 100,000%. I don't have 50% to give. I got 150%. I got more than I have. All the energy that I have is more than, you know, enough to do my part. Same thing with anyone's mate. We all have enough power within us to do our part if we decide to do that. That's why we are the royal family. That's why we are the melanated royal family. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. And like I said, we all are. We're just taking our position because we earned it. Like our children, like are the example of a loving family. They're smart, they're intelligent, they're business oriented, they're loving, they're respectful, they're trustworthy, and they're getting these traits from us directly, like being in their lives and showing them no cap, no disrespect. I don't disrespect her. She doesn't disrespect me. We don't play that type of stuff because, first of all, I'm not going to allow no nonsense. I do not want my daughters thinking that a man should be talking to them crazy, so I'm not going to talk crazy in front of them to her. Now, I have had to say things to her sometimes, because sometimes, it's just a fire sign right here. She turns up. So I've had to, hey, tone that shit down. We have to get in the perspective of things, because it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. No sugarcoat. Like, none of y'all that's looking at this, if you've been in a relationship or you are in a relationship, you can say that, you run it or you allow to be ran. Like, it's gonna be a balance in there somewhere. I know that I'm aggressive, but I know I got to turn that down if I want a positive and loving response. Because some people, they gonna turn up and they gonna give you a whole different perspective and response to things, and I'm not that one. I'm the one that's gonna give it right back. So since I know that, I just keep the slates clean, and we don't have to go through certain things. Hey, KS3 Revolutionary, turn. You said that shit, bro. You know it. We in it. You already know, like. But yeah, it's all love. Like, I'm grateful to be here, to share this love, because we are. This is what it's going to be called every time: creating the foundation while living our legacy as the Royal Melanated Family. And the episode 1 is just called "What Makes Us the Royal Family." And like I just broke it down, the royal family is what it is. It's the relationships that we have with ourselves and with each other. You know what I'm saying? It is the true balance within that relationship, within myself first. Because I'm gonna tell you, bro, hey, if you want a response, you want a balanced response, you got to go to the mirror, man. You got to keep yourself straight, because if you've been in a relationship, man, you talking about pissing me off? Like, man, look, bro, like, look, I love her babies, man. Hey, we get babies. I put babies. I got babies, bro. I lock it down. You understand? It's no shortage of that, but it's a whole nother side. You know how the yin and yang work. You know how when you got a lot of love, on the other side of that could be exactly that thing. Exactly. So we got a whole lot of love. So it's no way for it to go the other way, because if it does, it's going to be a whole lot of the opposite of that. So I'm in the balance of things. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I'm grateful to have that, because in the light of my sons, they make it clear to me, like, Daddy, I'm proud of you for handling that situation like that. They'll hear, they'll see me. My daughters too. Like, I can't lie. They pay attention, because we're transparent, because it is what it is. You know how people say, man, you shouldn't tell your children certain things. Man, you don't tell your children certain things, and see what you get from that. I'm sharing with mine, because I do not want my children to go out here and get a crazy person that won't, that does not know how to balance. See, one beautiful thing about her is, throughout our whole process, as stubborn as she is, she'll eventually come to the table like, okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's okay. We good. So we're just getting to that. But I am grateful that we get to it. You dig what I'm saying? Because how many people suffer divorce because they don't get to it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm from a divorced family. I tell y'all the stories. Y'all go back and look at some of the shorts and some of the things. I am still in my 50s, excuse me, coming to the conclusion that I have to continuously check myself in order to deal with everybody I deal with. Like, you know what I'm saying? To deal with me. Like, everybody. I got to keep that in check, and I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Yep, law of polarity. Say that. Say that again, man. You know what? You don't have to say it. I'm going to show it. There you go. Yep. Law of polarity. That's what it is. But, it's all love. And like I said, this is just the indeed. Yep. So we just making sure that we present ourselves as the royal family, the melanated royal family that we represent. And I call to action all of my melanated family. You know what I'm saying? All of my royal family, all of us that are doing what we do. Like we're out here. Come on, we have to link up and put this thing in motion so we can all see each other and be in vibration with each other because come on, man. Our children need us. Look, please raise your children the best you can because they might cross paths with my children. And I know I got a good line over here. Come on, man. Let's figure it out. Do you want your bloodline, your really, really high class bloodline to mix with some trash or some low vibrational crap that nobody gave attention to? It doesn't have to be that way. You give attention to your child right now, respect to yourself first, and give attention to your child in the perspective of letting them know that they have the God power. Even if you don't think you got the God power, step back and watch them. I bet you'll see that they got it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't agree with it, even if you don't think you got it, you can see that however you choose to, but the universe will give you clarity. And because I got an 8-year-old over here that like make me realize an 8-year-old version of myself. You know how they say you get to, if you get to go talk to your younger self, what you say? I get to go to my younger self and ask them what it is. Like, 'cause
You get to tell them every day,
every
your
day.
younger self.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just a blessing to be in balance and to know that we can control it because it's gonna be days, like we get along really good. Some days it's like, okay, I don't know if it's the air outside or if it's the whatever it is. People don't be in the same mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even I am practicing high vibrational exercises in my conscious awareness. You know what I'm saying? And because I deal with a few women that are close to me, like real close to me, my mom, and my goddess, my goddess. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. That's the contrast you need when you got people that love you. Listen here. The contrast you want to have, and you want contrast in your life, but you want to make sure you can balance for it because somebody give you contrast and make look for the closest bridge to jump off of. You know what I'm saying? But like it is, I'm grateful. It's a two-sided street. I've heard her say some stuff to me, and I'm like, clutch my pearls. Ain't that what they be saying? You make you clutch your pearls, like have people clutching their pearls. Nah, I'm just like, what? I cannot believe and on blast. That's the reason why I'm really clear on communication now because I'm not attempting to get in public nowhere and hear some shit that I didn't realize I thought was different, and all of a sudden she sees it all the way different, and we sitting here I'm sitting here looking crazy. Okay, no, we're not going. We're not going to do that. We're going. Yeah, hold up. Yeah,
Especially
right.
since I don't forget anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She want to bring up the point too. Yeah, can forgive you for shit, but want to. Hey, boy, forget elephant memory. You know what I'm saying? But to hold something is on you though. Cause like she knows me, I give a damn. I don't care about that. It don't bother me no more. It used to stress me out to be thinking, okay, she's got something going on. But I've been coached by, like taken some classes with Les Brown. I've taken some classes with Tony Robbins, Dean Gracioso. Tony Robbins said it clear to me, like directly said, listen, man, a woman, you better look at what you like and what you don't like. You better find the one you can accept with the things you don't like and keep it moving with that one. Or you're gonna be jumping from ship to ship and this shit gonna be sinking every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get it because me analyzing my relationships with my mom growing up, some of my female cousins and some of the females that I've had experiences with, and then, you know, my most important relationship were the most this one right here, because it's like the I think, and it's not a I'm not going I can't channel the most important, but I do believe like the most important is probably the one with me and these children, like because we have a clear understanding. This is a grown up and I am a grown up, and she can decide to do whatever the hell she wants. I can decide to do whatever the hell I want at any time. Face agreement. Even with an agreement, people can do that. So since we know that, we keep it in perspective. We have a loyalty to each other. We have a commitment to each other. We know how we roll. But in the universal aspect of things, just give you an example. My mom memory is going away. I go 3 days ago, she, you know, like mad at me, like I stole something from her, like took something out of her purse and didn't tell her, and she needed it or something. And then now the last 3 days, she act like we ain't even had no disagreement or nothing. And I'm telling you, this is what you have to do when you're dealing with that type of stuff. Take the good with the good. Like let it all be good. It's nothing wrong, man. People, you know, attract these things. I said on a short the other day. It was actually it was a live, but it ended up getting cut to a short a video. And it's like, okay, you get to see, I get to see. I love my mother, I love my father, but I get to see the result of how my mom acted when I'm standing back looking like, dang, mom, you really act like that. She, you know, like be on some other things, like see her attitude from a different perspective, see how she deals with other people and stuff like that. And now I've gotten older and I'm taking care of her and I'm looking at the things she's going through and I'm thinking, damn, could this be as a result of how you were, you know, treating people like this? You know what I'm saying? Could it be as a result of how you used to judge and misjudge people and say negative things and smile in their face as soon as they, you know, like just turn around like I can't stand that type of shit. And it's just belief systems that do that to me. I've only seen certain it's a way people are in character, but it seems like when
Yeah.
people carry a certain belief system, they seem to lean that way. You dig? And I don't it don't bother me no more because I realize it's all the same. Love is the key. I'm just gonna show love as much as I can. I'm gonna know my enemy, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna, you know, put love into the ether for, you know, the enemy to receive, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna love my enemy. I'm not gonna be ignorant. I'm not gonna be like out here stupid, allowing people to take advantage because they know, you know, you love them, and they'll take advantage of you because of that love thing. And do what does the hell does love mean anyway? Love is an obligation to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You better make sure that obligation is in place so you don't stumble, bust your head, because this is what happens. So here we are. You know what I'm saying? Here we are in the process of creating the foundation while living our legacy, because this is a legacy. I'm a father of 11 in my home with me, all homeschooled. We on some, you know, higher learning, higher knowledge, the God power on the blueprint. Billy Carson, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Dr. B. Peace and blessings, Black Magic 363. Peace and blessings, Rod Hayes. Peace and blessings to, man, so many more people I got to holler at, you know, like the Lapeef Network, JR, the Trigger, man, Anton, all y'all, peace and blessings. We coming, man. We are the example of the melanated family that y'all really want to put on y'all to show on the profile, because we showing up, and the seeds to show. You know, the seeds to show. What they say. I'm not going to even chop up no Bible verses. I just know that it. You know, you're known from the seeds you sow. Basically, bottom line is people know you by looking at. They recognize you by your children more so than everything. So you know, I'm gonna let my light so shine. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be through what I've co-created. You know, and be grateful that I'm here knowing that all I have to do is love myself so that I can love everyone that comes into my process, and, you know, show respect to myself. You know what I'm saying? So, It is what it is. And you something special, boy. I tell you what, it's a process. Y'all haven't seen nothing. Just waiting till this thing get like we get normal on the camera. Y'all, you'll see the happiness we got up in here because it's a laughing house. It's a lot of laughter up in here. It's a lot of happiness, But sometimes the laughter be on others. I had to be like, yo, 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 cut that out. Like, come on, man, don't.
Laughter is laughter.
See, here we go. We're not even gonna go there. Laughter is laughter. True. Laughter is laughter. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that because laughter is laughter. You look at it how you want. Because as long as you laughing, you're not bothering me. You know what I'm saying? It depends. And what you laughing at, I know. Don't even get involved with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's a game. I know some people know because females that do that don't give a dang on, they'll laugh at you in your face. Like while you sitting there attempting to figure out what somebody laughing at, and you realize it's you.
Well, at least I'm transparent, you know. No one
Yeah,
has to guess what I'm laughing or thinking or anything. I definitely don't have a problem making it known.
yeah, obviously. Yeah, obviously, yeah. So it's all good. So we just keep it thorough. It's a love thing. We're gonna keep love in the air so that our laughs are sincere. Because you don't want to be laughing with the frown in the back. That's that hatred thing. We good. We straight. I mean, you could let it go. You could let the pressure off. And then I don't take things as serious as I used to because it's only so far you can go with that. No matter what somebody says and you know your position, it doesn't matter. Like only thing can affect you is you. You know what I mean? And that's another part of being royalty, understanding that how I look, causing friction within inside of myself because someone that I care for does not see something as I do, maybe not on the level of my experience. And because I have an age gap with her and we have different life experiences, I've had to turn it back a bit, realizing that dang, she's kind of green in certain areas. And I'm thinking because she communicates with me on such a intelligent, effective, and advanced level, I'm automatically putting into the, assumption early on that she already know this. And then I had to learn that don't assume things. Allow people to, be. Allow them to show up in the best and you'll see the best. Because, this is beauty beside me to me. I look at her every day and just feel grateful that I'm having the opportunity to have this experience because it's true for me. And then what I got from it, I tell her this all the time, no matter what the situation is, and I say this in front of anybody, this, no matter what it is, the fact that you have co-created a family with me and given me these children is the biggest thing that I could ever, because I'm an only child. I don't get to preserve my name. I don't get to preserve my life in a good way without a solid foundation. I could have children out here, no good relationship, no good, and that's like not having the foundation. That legacy is not worth a damn. Like you know what I'm saying? And because of the honor that I have for my grandmother, my father's mother, and my mother's mother, and them being in my life and me seeing what they were really intending to do. It didn't have nothing to do with no religion. They just that was the part that they just played. But good people was what I recognized. It had nothing to do with the religion thing. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
have accepted the fact that love and good energy comes from the culture of God. Like, of the belief, of the understanding, the overstanding of that process. And that is innately in all human beings to me. So I'm just grateful to be who and where I am right now with the opportunity to continue to go up. And with the support that I have, I see you at the top or from the top. All due respect. That's
Yeah.
love, that's peace, that's honor. And it's coming from the Royal Melanated Family. I am Source Energy, God Coach King Malik, with my beautiful goddess. Y'all know.
Thank you.
Oh, you welcome.
Thank you.
Ain't no game. Ain't no game. Ain't no, y'all, look, come on, man. Everything about everything I do is serious.
Whoever
Uh,
doesn't know now will.
yeah, that's straight up. That's
Definitely
straight up.
will. Definitely.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, KS. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, man. I mean, for recognizing, because my intentions are always, yeah, that's why I be so intentional when it comes to you and when people are communicating with you because I see pure intentions in people.
Okay,
So
I guess I can get
yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? Pretty glasses, nice.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so yeah, indeed, indeed. Well, I appreciate it. You know, and I tell you, it's one thing about being a father of, strong kings and queens. It's dangerous for you. It's dangerous for you outside of me. Like for real, just let's show respect. Let's be respectful to each other. Let's show love because I've had an experience already that made me realize that I must be the right example to my seeds. I must be a good action example. That fly off the handle, you gotta it's gotta be controlled, you know what I'm saying? Because we were in Alabama, just quick. We were working on a property, had a little incident with an individual who came by. He was on some other stuff. He was supposed to be taking care of business and he just his aura was not right with me. And my sons pushed up on him like about to beat this nigga head off. Like, I mean, excuse me, about to beat his head off, like for real, for real. And I realized, and these boys are like 6'1", 6'2", everybody's strong, working out every day. And I know it would have been a slaughter out there because it was five of them, like, you know what I'm saying, and me. And this dude right here got scared, pulled a gun, and actually shot. He was scared to death. And that's when I realized, okay, this is a situation, it's kill or be killed. And we can't be out here playing no games. Like, we can't be out here turning up for nothing. You can't, don't assume nothing, but I realize that my sons are not going to put up with nothing when it comes down to me or their mother. So I keep it positive. I keep it peaceful. I'm not going to cause no friction, but I'm telling you, if the shit show up, we ready for the show. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to take care of all processes of what we're supposed to do because we're here to show love. If love is a whooping, then it'll be a love whooping. It'll be one of those blessings on everything. And we're not out here flexing or none of that because when nobody's coming, nobody's coming with that. So let's be peaceful. That's why I'm sharing because I know that it's a trigger on everybody. Everybody's got this energy that we're accelerating right now. Everybody's ready to expend their bag, like to get their level up. You know what I'm saying? And I say bag, that's the physical part, but on some spiritual stuff, we hard body over here. So God power, God power, peace and blessings. You know what I'm saying? Still got eyes open when it comes down to you both for sure. You gave us life, so we gonna protect yours. On that on I say, man, y'all know what it is, man. I tell y'all all the time. Make sure it's the real thing, because by the time I go burn it down, we gonna have to you come on, man. Y'all bring me to the table. Y'all know what it is. So please don't. Let's not do that. Like, and real men know. Y'all know we had to change some things to get to this point. And I don't never want the beast to come back. I'm just grateful that it's tamed and controlled. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too precious to have to, you know what I'm saying, test it. So respect to the gods and goddesses, respect to source energy that we all are collectively and individually. Respect to peace, respect to love, respect to gratitude, respect to appreciation, respect to forgiveness, respect to everything that is in existence that has anything to do with the power of creation. Respect, 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 love, respect, and eternal power. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all got it. Let's go. Can we continue to share? Can we move it forward? Can we move I'm calling to action. I'm challenging my brothers, especially. Come on, man. And if you don't know what to do, holla at me. I got some blueprint stuff from listen, generations. The oldest is 25 and the youngest is 8. So I covered them generations, 10 months apart for most of them. So every year I got generations up between that. So real, it's not anything that we can't assist with. From the perspective of a man, I'm gonna keep it raw and real with you. And you know, a lot of dudes tuck their tail when they get the truth. Because everybody ain't built for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't even need to have children. Everybody don't need to be in no relationship. It's not built. It's not for everybody. Like, but it is. It is an option and meant for, but everybody's not built for it. You dig what I'm saying? So that process. The thing is, the question was on that podcast today: are people, afraid of, or just not prepared for? Are people, not wanting to or not prepared for marriage? It's not prepared for. Nobody's prepared for something that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? But you prepare yourself in a spiritual form of knowing who you are, then the universe will give you what you're supposed to have, and you'll be just fine. So let's keep it moving in that aspect. Like I say, love, light, peace, honor, and protection on your thought process, man. Get right. Get right. Don't squander your thoughts. Be careful with the words. The words are really powerful. They're really creating your experience, like it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love.
And as far as being prepared, what I would say about that part? Take and always offer the best version of yourself.
Yeah, that's preparation. That is true preparation.
Because as long as you're taking and offering the best version of yourself, you're going to always offer the best of what you have to offer to someone,
And you're gonna
and
receive that.
always be willing to do that, whether the other person is not doing it or not. But more than likely, you'll attract them offering the best of themselves. And even when they aren't, or don't want to, or not able to, you can always be that example and that support factor and that support system for them to offer the best version of themselves, or
Exactly.
assist them with becoming the best version of themselves. And when they're not,
I agree.
understand.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And like you said, the best version of yourself is going to attract the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
The best version of yourself will attract the best version of yourself, because you're attracting you in everybody you're dealing with. So by the time you go for the mate, for the gusto relationship, just make sure that you love who you see in the mirror. And I guarantee you, when whoever shows up for you, it's going to be like you looking in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So just, hey, look, I'm grateful that I've done what I'm supposed to and continue to do what I'm supposed to get the response that I'm supposed to get, because you know respect is earned, and then you have to keep it. Like, and women, I say it in front of you, I say it in front of my mama. Women lose respect for you in a minute, and then you're gonna have to really, really come to the table and see if you can either regain it or either like do something. I'm just into the fact that when we are in the proper perspective of balance, you don't have to worry about respect, because the universe won't let her respect you, and you won't be able to respect her. I mean, disrespect her. I meant to say, the universe won't let you be disrespected or disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Royal Virgo, hi. Great to see you on here. Always. That is a goddess right there. That is one of the most creative goddesses that I've ever had the blessedness of meeting. And I appreciate the presence of her life being present in mine. I appreciate your existence, young goddess. Know that. Know that. Yeah. So yeah, but that's it. Being in touch, and this is what it is. So that's we are like I said.
Get ready.
Hey, I'm talking about, like, yeah, okay. But yeah, creating a foundation while living our legacy as the Royal Melanated Family. Melanated Royal Family. Royal Melanated Family. Blessed by the best, no stress, pass all tests. Who be the best? We did not.
Oh my goodness.
You know how
Here we
break. Hey,
go.
look, hey, crisis. Drop me a beat. No, for real though. We here.
Bedtime.
It's love. It's love. It's peace. It's honor. Y'all know what it is. So we here. It's her bedtime. All due respect, y'all. So thank you. Thank you for anybody who sees this video. We appreciate you taking the time out and just listening to the few words that we have to offer. Like I said, this is just the first episode, and just to give an idea of what we're you know going to be presenting and what our intentions are in terms of this whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So episode 1, what makes us the royal family? What makes us the royal family is because it's us.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, stay tuned to find out. You'll see. And then look, we have a network. It's VortexNow.tv. VortexNowNetwork.tv. I apologize. VortexNowNetwork.tv. please check us out. That is our personal network where we have our, our life stuff on there. We got a lot of stuff on there, a lot of stuff that you're not gonna see on YouTube. Special behind the scenes stuff. It's like the reality show to the making of our legacy. Like it's not, it's the facts of it's what we do in the course of just like it's organic. It's some stuff we travel a lot. It's a lot of that stuff. It's the process of homes. It's the working out. It's the whole thing that we do. It's the process of, every day. And as we grow, we intend to share. I intend to share all the techniques that I have had to use, and I mean they come up on the fly because it's like everything you have to go in every direction in order to be, the best that you can be when it comes down to doing the best you can. And I'm gonna be the best I can. I'm here for it. I command and I allow that the universe is mine to, work directly beside by side with and to be eternally successful and just commanding and allowing that the power and the love that is within me is illuminated and shared to you all in magnitude of 100,000% and more in all access of love and life, blessings of peace, good health, and we are wealthy. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's share it. Let's get it. And we're here for it, y'all. It's love and peace. Thank
See
you
you
for
next
sharing
time.
time with us. And it is what it is.
See you next time.
Blessings. All right.